Hello and welcome back to Asia Now. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. In this video, I'll tell you about a man sentenced to 30 years in prison for crimes against people in the Philippines, American man. Alice Guo could be deported back to China. Two drunk men rack up 11,000 pesos in a bar tab but don't want to pay. What is the situation with the Thailand prison scandal? And much more. If you're enjoying these videos, feeling extra nice, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Here's our main story. An American man has been sentenced in the United States after a major joint operation between the Philippines PNP and the FBI. The case is considered a strong example of international cooperation that led to the successful prosecution of a serious transnational offense involving Filipino children. Philippine National Police played a key role in providing information and evidence that helped the U.S. authorities secure a 30-year prison sentence for a 65-year-old offender. The activities connected to the case were carried out online while the victims were in the Philippines. According to U.S. officials, the suspect communicated with individuals in the Philippines through online platforms and sent payments over several years. Digital materials were exchanged through private messaging and live online communications. The case moved forward after proactive work from the PNP, and also this is going all the way back to 2001. In September 2023, operatives conducted a digital search warrant operation in Ozama City, Misamis Occidental, where important electronic evidence were recovered. Two local facilitators were arrested and two minors were safely rescued, helping strengthen the case against the foreign suspect. The incident shows how organized online networks operate across countries and how important cooperation and identifying offenders through effective information sharing between PNP and FBI. Both the suspect abroad and his contacts in the Philippines were held accountable, so on and whatnot. Now, this was a little weird because I looked into it and apparently this happened back in March. So I don't know why it was posted today on some of the news outlets in the Philippines. Perhaps a conviction now or something like that. But I kind of remember maybe covering this story, or there was so many of these, to be honest, it's hard to keep track. And I'm glad obviously, the man is caught. He deserves every single year he got in prison. But I hope and I wish that everyone, no matter what status and wealth they have, if they commit crimes against kids, they should all be prosecuted just as fairly as this one. Next up, Alice Guo may still be deported to China if she shows good behavior while doing time in the Philippines jail, a senator said, quoting the Department of Justice. In a related story, Cassandra Ong is now at large. Cassandra Ong, one of the key suspects in the Philippines offshore gaming operators scandal in 2024, is on the run, according to Senator Win Gatchalian on Friday. Oh, she was in custody. Whatever happened to that? Apparently, she is in Japan now. Last they heard of her. So Cassandra Ong is gone, long gone, wherever she's at, and Alice Guo may go back to China after good behavior. Next up, Nigeria's Drug Enforcement Agency on Friday said it had arrested 20 Filipino sailors caught ferrying at least 20 kilos of that white powder from Brazil to Lagos main port. Nigeria has long been considered a trafficking and production hub for illegal substances bound for Europe and Africa. Moving on to two drunk men in the Philippines. Two drunk men were arrested after they allegedly refused to pay more than 11,000 pesos worth of drinks at a restaurant bar in Mangaladan, Pangasinan. I don't drink, but I assume I cannot possibly drink 11,000 pesos worth of alcohol. Then again, if you're in a nice place, you order some fancy stuff. What do you guys think of that? 11,000 pesos on, that's not a lot. I guess for Westerners, if you go out to party a night with some friends, a buddy of yours, spend a couple $100s. But I can't really tell if they're expats or locals, but kind of an interesting story, not being able to pay your bar tab. Staying in the Philippines, General Santos City is planning to develop more than 40 Japanese World War II bunkers as new tourist attractions. One of the bunkers, built in 1943 in Barangay Bula, can fit over 10 people and has been preserved by local tourism officials since 2018. The city has a total of 44 bunkers located across barangays such as Bula, San Isidro, Mabuhay, and Ligaya, where the largest tunnel-type bunker is found and believed to have served as a main camp for Japanese troops. According to City Tourism Office, the bunkers were originally built as a defense system against potential attacks from American forces during World War II, especially when General Douglas MacArthur was expected to re-enter through Sarangani Bay, and city government is now in talk with private landowners to develop the bunkers further, which have already been declared cultural heritage properties for General Santos City. Interesting. I thought they meant like they gotta build new ones. So I'm like, how does that make any sense? So apparently there's like 44 of them from way back in the day. I would be very interested to see them I think it'll be very neat, something that I've never seen a bunker related to a war like 70 years ago. Let me know if you live in General Santos, if you've been there, if you've actually been inside one of these bunkers. I would love to know. And if you really want, if you have some photos, you can email them to me and I'll share it with the community at talknowcanada@gmail.com. Our next story is from Thailand. The director of Bangkok Remand Prison and 14 guards face investigation for allegedly granting VIP privileges to Chinese inmates. Claims involve accepting bribes for prohibited appliances and arranging illicit visits from, let's say, women. A raid on November 16th uncovered authorities' items and forensic evidence supporting complaints regarding bribery and misconduct. Wealthy prisoners reportedly hired other inmates as servants and paid for significant luxuries within the facility. Implicated staff have been transferred pending a full inquiry into the corruption allegations. The case follows similar reports concerning special treatment for foreign detainees involved in call center scams. I mean, money rules the world. Does it really surprise you to know prisons are doing this, especially in maybe countries that don't have systems in place where accountability is a priority? I'm not saying which countries, but you know what I mean. So it doesn't surprise me at all. A lot of rich people, and if you're going to be locked up, why not try to make you stay? They said they found 2 models and stuff. Yeah, interesting, but not really surprising. What is surprising is this next video from Thailand's Erawan National Park in Kanchanaburi. Released CCTV footage shows a black leopard calmly walking through a protected area. Park officials said the animal's relaxed behavior reflects successful ongoing conservation efforts. They assured tourists there is no danger, explaining that the leopard lives far from the main waterfall and visitors area within the park. Large, it's about 550 square kilometers territory. Visitors to the waterfall will not encounter the leopard. I mean, hopefully not, but can you really guarantee me that? I've been to Erawan Falls. It's beautiful. 7 levels of waterfall, nice in the Kanchanaburi National Park. It's got a nice, beautiful, like floating hotel on the water. It's really cool, actually. One of my best memories of Thailand travels. And now, today, but first, I want to thank someone that bought me a coffee. Someone bought me a coffee. Says, nice work. Thank you. I appreciate all you guys watching, liking, subscribing. Hit that like button. And of course, as always, I do appreciate those coffees. Johnny says, dude, go see a doctor and in the meantime, drink lots of water. It would be a sad loss if you had to stop vlogging due to health issues. Well, thank you. No, luckily, my hands have cleared up. There's no problems right now. I was just something, it wasn't even painful or itchy or nothing, which was, I guess, the reason why I kind of prolonged it so long before I saw a doctor. I appreciate your concern. Lunar Fly Trap says that toilet is a callback to a French artist's toilet sculpture done in the 1800s labeled as fine art. This modern 18K version is just blatant money laundering and a FU to the whole fake art industry today. Someone will use it to dodge tax and launder money like most BS abstract arts out there. There will be no regular video tomorrow, but I'll do a live stream. So about 3 hours later than the usual release of these videos at 10 a.m. Philippines time, I'll do a live stream. If you guys just want to come and just chat with me, ask any questions, the topics will just be geared towards some of the news that I didn't cover that day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye.